Alright. Next video. What happened to Rice Gum's Ghostwriter? Now, if y'all don't know, I'm a big fan of Dissgod. Dissgod was my favorite streamer. He was the one who introduced me to the world of streaming. He was the one who got Your Rage to stream. If it wasn't for this guy, Your Rage would have never started streaming or anything like that. Well, he would have been still a plug channel, but he would have never streamed and been on Twitch and nothing like that. So shout out him. He came back. He been on his cool shit. He does not want to be the best streamer. You feel me? He be ghostwriting songs still for people. But, you know, he been on his chill shit. So let's watch this video. Let's see what this nigga really been talking about.
The YouTube diss track, a trend that dominated the platform for a couple of years, consisting of YouTubers like RiceGum, KSI, Wadeka, and the Paul brothers, sparring back and forth over instrumentals about whatever random beef they had, if you want to call it that. But seemingly buried under hundreds of millions of views is the originator, Dissgod. Jaquan Russell, better known as his rap name Dissgod, is a YouTuber, streamer, and platinum songwriter. Growing up, Jaquan was an avid gamer, mainly playing games like Call of Duty, and eventually becoming a caster for competitive tournaments. Going by the name Jay the Caster, he was basically a commentator whose job was to keep the viewers informed and engaged. The confidence he showed in his role made the transition into his next chapter that much easier. In March of 2014, Jaquan created his first YouTube channel called Jay Pranks, where he uploaded gaming and of course prank videos, with one of the first being a 2015 video titled Real Life Comment Troll Funny Reactions. On the side, he streamed on Twitch under the name TBK Examples, playing Call of Duty while talking to random girls on a video chatting site Omegle. A small sample of what would be a staple in his community down the line. On August 24th, 2015, Jaquan posted his first diss track on SoundCloud, a RiceGum diss over Drake's infamous back-to-back instrumental.
You better hold on, see your ass in person, dog. Man, I swear, you was just a dumb nigga. If I see your scrawny ass, you would probably run, nigga.
About 3 months later, he created his second YouTube channel going by the name The Diss Rapper, a name that will unintentionally usher in a new era of content on YouTube. His first video was a track aimed at Team Caliber, an OG COD clan from the golden days. This video has over 100,000 views today. This will remain very consistent on YouTube, SoundCloud, and Twitch in 2016, uploading diss tracks directed towards Keemstar, iResi, and several esports affiliates like Optic Crim6. His hard work would eventually pay off, getting the attention of Optic Scump, Nadeshot, and RiceGum. RiceGum is probably the most impactful person in Diss's life as a content creator, strictly based on how much
fact. Shout out Rice. If it wasn't for Rice, this probably would have never been as big as he was. That's so fire. Shout out to nigga Rice.
Support he gave him on the platform on several occasions. The two would become good friends as a result of this, collaborating in vlogs and streams on Twitch. This was probably the hungriest version of Diss, as he was consistent on all platforms, and you just sense that he genuinely wanted to succeed. Almost everything Diss had done up to this point was all on his own, but not without a little inspiration from Rice. From how he did his early intros, which involved skits, to prank videos and other IRL content. But one thing that allowed Diss to continue to stand out was of course his diss tracks. He would end off 2016 on a high note, cooking everyone from Steph Curry, Pokemon Go, yeah I know you remember that shit nigga, Donald Trump, Tyga, and the ex-girlfriends of Optic Scump and FaZe Adapt. It would actually take Adapt 4 years to react to this.
It's phase up, bitch, the university of shots, and I heard that you're in
college university of thoughts. Ooh, it's a like you to get a bike. Like meek with it. Putting the D in it.
The year 2017.
Like oh my god, that shit's so hard, bro. Like a lot of niggas wasn't doing that, bro. In 2016, a lot of niggas wasn't doing that, bro. Like he was really him.
2017 is what we'll call the birth of Dissgod. Diss always refers to himself as the diss rapper, and rightfully so. He was a rapper that talked shit about people over 808s. But this was the year he became a household name on the internet. Picking up right where he left off the previous year, he also streamed heavily on Twitch, talking to random girls on the website YouNow while freestyling.
Hey, look, I'm gonna drop a gem on y'all.
He also streamed heavily.
Hey, Ak hated this nigga, and y'all wanna know why? Ak hated this nigga because of her. This is Academic's old ex-girlfriend. I don't know if he's still with the bitch, but for a long part of time, this was Academic's girlfriend. This had her doing wild shit. She was gonna fuck on that nigga and everything. While she was with Ak on and off, you feel me? Ak hated that nigga Diss because of it. That's real.
On Twitch, talking to random girls on the website YouNow while freestyling all the time. On the YouTube side of things, Dissgod hopped on a fake 21 Savage trend popularized by the YouTuber Funny Mike. He proceeded to go on a 3-track run where he dissed 21 and 22 Savage while going by the name 23 Savage. After posting a diss track for DNB Nation in March, he wouldn't upload on YouTube until late August, probably just to focus on streaming. This returned with a vlog in LA, chilling in the studio with Rice and KSI, and sparking rumors of him being a ghostwriter for both. That same month, he would upload his biggest diss track to date. I'm talking about the Team 10 and Logan Paul diss track.
Oh,
this video received lots of reactions from notable creators like Illuminati, Flight Reacts, and Zeus, sitting at over 12 million views today.
They like how you spit heat.
You trying to guess I heat in my jeans like a dryer do.
Following this came the infamous back and forth with DDG, where this guy cooks in
man, yo. First of all, I would just like to say, everybody who hate DDG now, bro, I'm really the originator of it. Like, DRG really is the originator of hating DNG, bro. Fuck that nigga doo-doo garbage, bro, on God. Like, DRG really originated, because that nigga was beefing with this. And guess what? That nigga was ass back then on some shit, bro. Like, your best thing was the Lil Yachty diss track, and it wasn't even that hard, bro. Like, on some real shit, whoever was in DRG, bro, we was the originators of hating this nigga DDG, because he was ass. Nigga was ass and corny. I don't care. I genuinely don't care. That nigga been shit. Nigga been shit since he been dissing this. And guess what? This caught your girl in the shower and she picked up. She is not your bitch. On God. That's just some real shit, though.
Time you had to be there to witness, and these diss tracks still hold up to this day. Adding to his resume, this guy was writing songs for Rice Gum behind the scenes this year and in the years that followed. He's credited with writing Rice's only song to go platinum, Is Every Night Sis, My Ex, Contract Money Freestyle, The Adult, and allegedly wrote God Church as well. After a strong 2017, Dissgod's consistency on YouTube and Twitch started to slow down, but there were some positives here and there. This briefly moved to the Clout House to deliver Rice and his content group Clout Gang. On Twitch, he freestyled and made songs on the fly for whatever was going on in his community, DRG. None of these songs will end up dropping officially, with his supporters creating entire albums out of snippets, earning him the name Snippet God. Overall, the inconsistency of streaming every once in a while and dropping one YouTube video in 2018 made his community become toxic, begging him to stream and telling him he fell off 24/7 in his comments. Kind of the same thing that Corey Kenshin goes through all the time outside of the fall off allegations, but what's up with these fans, man? They weird, bro. On the other hand, I feel like people were trying to motivate him into being great, but went about it in the worst way possible. After his first 24-hour stream in September of 2018, he received the most random ban on Twitch, something that will be reoccurring. This was probably due in part to the girls that he talked to on stream violating Twitch's terms of service, or TOS. You know how these streams go, they be saying some crazy stuff on there. As I stated earlier, this guy will get banned for up to a few days to a couple weeks at a time, until May 28th, 2019, where he announced that he was permanently banned from Twitch and may potentially make a return to YouTube. He was pretty much inactive during that time period, hinting at taking music seriously when he texted Zeus. Erase posted a text message with Dissgod as well and says that he misses his content. Fast forward to New Year's Day of 2021 when
when he tweeted this, I was so fucking hyped, bro. I was like, bro, what the fuck, bro? Like, bro. I was so hyped.
Tweeted the date 2/14. Everyone was hyped, but it got even better when it turned out to be an announcement for new music on March 5th. Dissgod honored his promise, dropping another DDG diss track over Pooh Shiesty and Lil Durk's Back in Blood beat, a direct response to DDG taking shots at him when he was away.
I don't have to pay no rapper just to feature on my track. We ain't had to do no remixes to try and get a plaque.
What's up with DDG always taking shots at niggas when they away from the internet, man? That nigga always be in content mode trying to farm beef 24/7, man. This should be funny though. This guy's luck would continue with him getting unbanned on Twitch in late June of 2021, ending what was a 2-year ban. His first stream back wouldn't be until a month later on July 28th, 2021.
Basically, the story is Twitch had banned me for 2 years and they can't stop me because I'm back. And all the bootlegs, they're gone now, bro. It's me and Rice back in this shit. Everybody else, I go lie, the niggas is bootlegs. Wait, chat. Who have you guys been watching? What streamers have you guys been watching? Let me know now so I could be disappointed.
In typical fashion, this will leave the internet for almost another 2 years, posting a story on May 3rd, 2023. On July 5th of this year, he returned to streaming, dropping a shocking update to his supporters as to what's been weighing on him for a while. Behind the scenes, Jaquan went through a very dangerous experience, having a close brush with death. Close to the time when he was in the prime of his career making the best diss tracks, he received a call from back home that his little sister was being held for ransom.
This was right after my Team 10 diss track. Now, this is prime diss, bro. This is, I swear to God, walk on the streets. Hey, this guy, a glass, bro. Hey, this guy, face ass, bro. Like, 2017. Y'all know my body in 2017. And this was before the DDG diss track. This is kind of why the DDG diss track, it was kind of like weird. It was like cut in 2 parts. It was weird, right? Basically, long story short, my little sister had.
Yeah, I watched this stream. Yeah, this shit made me sad, and really and truly, my prayers go out to this. I'm really sad that you had to deal with that shit. And I was one of them people like, bro, you fuck up, but it wasn't in a negative way. But it was like, bro, like, you got YouTube still, you could drop some music. Like, bro, I really wanted this nigga to drop music. I did not care about, like, oh, stream content. I just wanted this nigga to drop music because I really felt like his music has potential in my eyes. Like, really and truly, like, I would listen to his shit. Like, I'm on God, I'll actually listen to this nigga music because I just see the potential in him. But, you feel me? Everybody goes through shit, and I'm just glad that all the negativity and all that craziness in his life, I'm glad that it's over with and he on some chill shit.
These guys were holding her for ransom and saying that they were gonna kill her if I didn't pay like this amount of money, right? So me, I'm 20 years old, I'm fucking in my prime, right? Whatever. I'm lucky enough that I had a hell of money, boy. I had enough money. So, bro, they said if I call the cops that they were going to, they knew where my grandma lived, my parents. It was this huge situation, right? And you guys gotta imagine, bro, I'm 20 years old. And it's like, there's a lot to deal with. I'm a gamer. I'm not a hood nigga. I'm a gamer, bro. So this shit happens. And so I'm like, I go there. I almost get fucking shot, bro. I'm not going to tell you guys specifics.
What the fuck?
But I ended up getting her because I'm fucking smart.
After he paid the ransom and got his sister to safety, that same gang put a bounty on his head. With all this going on, he tried to keep going with conflicting emotions about his own safety if he ever were to make it big in the music game.
They ended up putting money on my head for helping my sister after I already paid the ransom, bro, and I couldn't call the police. They figured out where I lived and they had money on my head. And bro, I'm fucking 20 years old, bro, and I got money on my head. I had to pay a ransom for my little sister, all type of shit, bro. And so basically the reason why I stopped like posting is because I felt like if I was to become a rapper, I felt like I was just putting myself in more danger. Like, say I have a show somewhere, literally the address is posted, all type of shit, and I'm trying to stay low key at the time. I would rather be alive than to be famous. So every day I would think, oh,
Headphones
I'm successful
died?
if
Nah,
I'm
they just
alive.
bugged out.
And other people's minds, oh, you fell off, you're not successful. But in my mind, I'm doing the right thing because I'm alive. I'm staying low key, which is keep me alive. But that's how I'm thinking of it. So I'm thinking of survival, bro.
Nowadays, Dissgod is back to streaming consistently on Twitch, freestyling for his viewers while playing Valorant. For years, almost his whole life was shared on the internet, and he suffered a lot for it. Probably more than his supporters realized. But I'm happy things are better for him as he played a huge role in an unforgettable era of YouTube.
Facts. Yo, shout out that nigga Diss, bro. That's a real nigga right there, bro. A lot of niggas don't respect this guy, but I do. That's the homie on the real. Shout out my boy Diss.